I'd like to greet all human beings all around the world with the universal greetings of peace and the blessings of God be with you. It doesn't matter what your political, philosophical, personal, nor religious beliefs may be. It doesn't matter what your nationality, your race, your creed, the color of your skin, whether you're light-skinned or dark-skinned. It doesn't matter whether you're the richest to the poorest person on the face of this earth. It doesn't matter if you're the proclaimed toughest to the proclaimed weakest person on the face of this earth. It doesn't matter if you're my family, friends, or my proclaimed enemies. It doesn't even matter whether you like me, my YouTube videos, what I speak about, what I say, how I say it, how I look. It doesn't even matter who you are. I greet all of you all with the same universal greetings of peace and the blessings of God be with you. Today happened to be Tuesday, December the 10th, 2019. The time being about 11:55 a.m. I want you to take a good look at this picture. Take a good look at all three of these individuals. I want you to see this newspaper. This is the Mississippi County Times. It's Tuesday, October the 15th, 2019. It's the Charleston, Missouri County Times. I want y'all to look at this picture real good. To the left is a guy that lived down the street from me. He's the mayor, black guy, Patrick Farmer. In the center is a Charleston, Missouri police officer, Kenneth Russell. To the right is the chief or director of public safety of the Charleston, Missouri Police Department, Robert Hearns. I want y'all to read what it says first. Charleston Public Safety Officer Kenneth Russell Center was recognized as Employee of the Quarter. Pictured presenting the award was Mayor Patrick Farmer left, and Charleston Public Safety Director Bobby Hearns, Robert Hearns that is. You remember when this was? This was less than 2 months ago. You might as well say almost 2 months ago. This paper that went out of business now as of last week. But this individual that they giving this award to in the center, Kenneth Russell, Officer Kenneth Russell, let me tell you something about him that I know for a fact. He's a liar. I know that's for a fact. My security cameras, documentation would show for a fact that he will lie for the police department, or he will lie when it comes to crime. Now, on, I believe it was April the 14th, 2018, I was being attacked by a pit bull right here in my front yard. My security cameras showed everything. I called 911. The dispatcher said she sent one particular police officer. I have a YouTube video on it, the one that they said they sent. And when they never came. No police never came. And I went down to the police station and the dispatcher told me personally who she dispatched. Then I got a printout, had the chief to give me a printout to show me who they sent. Then I had the detective and other law enforcement officials, including the chief, see that this officer didn't come. So the officer that they said came, now the chief saying that the dispatcher made a mistake. How the dispatcher not knowing she been working there all this time, she not knowing what officer she dispatched, and the printout shows which officer she dispatched. But they had this officer that they done gave this award to. This who they award. So when they newspaper have stuff in there, y'all, look some history before you take what the city of Charleston tell you. This man lied and said that he came back. And I said, when? He said he came by a few hours later. That wouldn't have made no difference for me if I'm being attacked by a pit bull, but he lied about that. Then he said he came by a little bit later than he said at first. My security camera showed for 24 hours, that day, did not one Charleston, Missouri police officer with a mark or unmarked or their personal vehicle come down here, nor did any one of them come to my house. It wouldn't even be a police report down there to show that they came to my house, because this officer is a liar, but they give him an award. If any of you attorneys, anybody in this town have cases with this particular police, I know he's a liar. But let me show you what else he do. He harass, he retaliate, and he racial profile blacks. On January of 2018, I just bought that vehicle right there. Not January, but December 2017, I just bought that vehicle from Kentucky. And my plates didn't, my registration and everything didn't come back until January. The plates, January the 16th, a day after my birthday. I got those plates then. You see one of my YouTube videos, I reenacted the way he did in January 2018 when he claimed he looked at my sticker and he thought it was expired. At the time, my sticker might have said, at the least it would have said, January of 2019, because I just got them that month. But he said he thought they was expired. Me and his vehicle was parked the same way. He just say I'm parked right there, hypothetically speaking, and he parked about right in that driveway, but parked the same way. And I pulled out, turned to the right, then he turned to the right, but he said he started following me before he can even see my sticker. But this how they award them. But he stopped me, and then he said I made a mistake. I thought your tags was 2017. It would either said 2020, but I believe it said it 2019 at the most. I didn't have no tags for 2017. Then just yesterday, the same thing. He did this very same thing. He followed me, but this time I had my daughters and some activists from Chicago just riding around to just show them how some of these people operate in the city of Charleston. He got behind me. He got to either be colorblind, incompetent, or racist, or a combination of both. He got behind me and said he thought this was 2017. Just got them. That's 22. But I'm just showing y'all what type of people get honored down here. When you see some of these blacks and whites in these newspapers, these local newspapers or on the news, do some more research before you honor these people. This man is a liar, possibly a racist, but I know he racially profiled. He had no reason to stop me. He have a radio to find out whether my license plate. If you look at my video, you will see he hurry up and tried to get away when he seen that camera. But I asked him that question. How could you do this here 2 times in a row with my vehicle? You know what my vehicle look like. And all of y'all that's giving this man an award, y'all should be ashamed. But then, again, ain't none of y'all worried about what happening in the black community, no way. Even the mayor live in the black community. We can't even get the leaves. We can't even get the grounds paved unless I make YouTube video. We can't get the dogs off the streets unless I make YouTube video. The city administrator, when I asked him about the leaves, he told me in the black neighborhood, he'll get them when they want, he'll get them when they get them. The chief, when I complained about 2 of his sergeant and a white police officer, when they didn't do their job, when 2 thugs was harassing me, right by my house, and the police was there, he told me, you talk to my officers right and don't cuss my officers out, and then maybe we'll do something. Yeah, maybe they was wrong. Even though I didn't cuss his officers out, whether I cuss his officer out, if the criminals out here committing a crime, they supposed to do the job. But look at them. They think they looking good, but you looking bad because people is watching y'all. People is watching y'all, and the people that's watching y'all, they ain't in your circle. We know the NAACP ain't gonna do nothing. We know 99% of these preachers ain't gonna do nothing. We know the city administrator ain't gonna do nothing. We know the mayor ain't gonna do nothing. We know the chief of police ain't gonna do nothing. But it's somebody that's gonna do something. Just watch and see. Because the Bible tell us to watch and pray. We know ain't none of y'all godly.